Hi folks, it's Switchback. Time to go backpacking. I am about to enter the Hoover Wilderness in the Toiyabe National Forest. I am headed to Summit Lakes, Frog Lakes, a bunch of different lakes, and taking you with me, of course. And we're going to do a 2-nighter. Mileage remains to be seen, so I'll update you as I have that info. I've been dying to hit the Eastern Sierra. I'm really excited to be here, and I'm really excited to get to bring you with me. Hello, Hoover Wilderness. Ready to hang out with you in the Toiyabe National Forest here. Told you it was windy.
I've been thinking for days, yeah, I've been thinking for years, that I'll tell myself I'll stop the things that keep me from you, dear, but I keep on losing it. Oh, I keep on losing it. And I keep hoping that I'll change. Yes, I believe I'd be a saint. And I keep myself from feeling with the pictures that I paint, but I keep on losing it till I've lost the only thoughts that keep me sane.
So the base elevation out here is about 10,000 feet. I'm going a little over 11 to go over a pass to Summit Lake, which is just, I think, at like a 10,100 feet or somewhere in there. And going slow, and I am a little nauseated, which kind of makes me nervous about AMS. So I'm trying not to get too in my head about it, and I have a little bit of a headache, and it's like it comes and goes, but I get headaches all the time, so it's hard to know if that's really a symptom of anything. And I had a meal that was okay on the way here, so maybe that's why I'm nauseated, but I'm not going to discount it yet. AMS, or altitude sickness, is about more than just feeling like crap. It can be fatal, and so I don't want to risk I don't want to risk things, so we'll see. Yeah, I am gonna stop when I get up to Frog Lakes and reassess, and that'll put me at about 2 miles. That's where I'm supposed to stay tomorrow night. So my permit is for Summit Lake tonight, Frog Lakes tomorrow. I smell a little smoke, which makes me a little nervous too. So that could very well be where the nausea and the headache are coming from, come to think of it. time to stop and have something to eat. So this is what I'm going to eat right now. And then just enjoying Frog Lakes here. Kind of just checking in with myself. I feel like I'm doing better, but I don't think I'm getting AMS. I think I'm just having anxiety and some smoky air. Sometimes I wonder what the natural phenomenon is that makes something like that happen. Beautiful. All these beautiful colors. It's so cool. Just beautiful. Look at that. It's not even flowers, it's just the leaves. So pretty. So I'm headed up that way, and somewhere in there is a trail over that pass, and that will be the way to Summit Lake, where I will be staying tonight. Slowly ticking away. That's the saddle I'm going over. Slow progress is still progress. Sometimes when you're overwhelmed with how much lies ahead and how far you have to go, you have to look at how far you've come. I think I'm getting close to the saddle here. I just came around a corner and I got blasted with wind enough that I put my buff on. Alright, so everybody say goodbye to the car and where we've been. We're officially going over the saddle now and have a tiny bit of a headwind. It's definitely smoky. Ooh. Oh my God. So we'll say goodbye to these mountains over here for now. We'll see you tomorrow. Let's go play with these ones. We are going to Summit Lake. Obviously, Hoover Lakes are the other way. And this will take us back to Virginia Lakes. We'll go back that way tomorrow. For tonight, we're going this way. Boy, that sun is, yeah, it's like kind of behind the mountain. Sorry. It'll be totally behind the mountain here in a minute. As promised. Well, there's a reason to cook away from camp when your pot boils over. Trying something new here. Yeah, I'm not sure I like the actual cooking thing on the trail so much. I think I like the rehydrating thing.
It's super smoky still. And these guys have a fire, which is pretty sure is illegal here. And I just have no appetite. I don't want to finish my food, which makes me nervous. Usually I could at least eat more than this. What I'm trying to determine is if I'm anxious about AMS, and that's why I don't have an appetite and why I'm nauseated, or because there's also some stuff that's going on at home, or because of the smoke, or what. A little nauseated, have a headache, but I get this way with the smoke too. And how is the air quality here? Because it's not like you can get like a good test on it, and my eyes are burning, so that tells me that. I might leave tomorrow, which sucks because I've been dying for this trip. And I've really wanted to get up into the Eastern Sierra. But I don't want to stay just to stay, and I really don't want to get worse. So let's see where we are in the morning.
Good morning from camp. I washed all my kitchen stuff last night. It's all still where I left it, so that's good. Nothing got too crazy on it. Beer can was where I left it. I'm tired. My head hurts. I was up a lot last night. Just how it goes sometimes. It's definitely time for some coffee. Ultimately an uneventful night. I'll take it. Neighbors were a little loud for a little bit, but not that late. I packed up the rest of that pasta last night and hauled that out. It's not late, but you gotta pack it out if you don't eat it all. Coffee. Priorities. Alright. Oh god, I got a headache. Something fierce. Could have brought water down here. That would have been smart. Told you I'm tired. I was gonna have granola with milk and berries this morning, but I think I'm just gonna have like a bar. My stomach's still not lovely. I don't want to have to haul out any other rehydrated food that I don't need to. That's why I have my water. I'm just gonna have a bonk bar, and mostly just because I should get something in me. Some Death Wish coffee. I have a few options based on how I'm feeling right now. My ambitious idea is definitely out the window, as it usually is. I thought about hiking out alongside Summit Lake to hit Yosemite, which isn't very far from here. Basically kind of like tag the sign and turn around. I thought about hanging out here at the lake for the day and then hiking out to Frog Lakes. I feel like it's going to be a little while before it's warm enough to swim or anything like that though. And I don't know if I'm even going to stay at Frog Lakes tonight. I may hike out and drive home. I'm definitely going to have to start bringing smaller meals for altitude trips. Luckily for these shorter trips, the calories are less important than like if you're doing a through hike
where you really need to keep your calories up. And it's not even like I'm doing more than like 10 miles a day anyway. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna wag bag today, because it's pretty barren over here. There's like some short pine trees, some kind of trees, and there are people and there's a trail, so we'll see where I end up with that, but it needs to happen soon. Poop with a view. Time to start planning the day. We are here. This is Summit Lake that we've been looking at. I was thinking about hiking over here, hitting the Yosemite boundary, which is what this is, and then hiking back to Frog Lakes, which is where I'm supposed to camp tonight. But may hike all the way out. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Alright, just gonna leave that stuff for now. I'll come back and pack it up. This will be only like maybe 2 miles, and the less weight the better. So leaving the wilderness boundary and then entering Yosemite. Summit Pass, elevation 10,250 feet. Summit Lake, 10,203 feet. I want to look inside Yosemite here. I don't want to go down this too far because then I have to come back up it. Well, welcome to Yosemite. I mean, it's not like this drops into the valley or anything like that, so there's a lot to see in Yosemite. Lots of beautiful wilderness. So I think that's about as far as we're gonna go today. But we got to set foot in Yosemite. Back to camp. Hey, what's this over here? Let's see. Yosemite National Park, boundary mark 1906. Very cool. Hiking out from Summit Lake. Wow, I bet this is really pretty in the spring. It's really pretty right now. Steeper than it looks. All these creeks converge here. It's just so wow. And that's where I just came from. There's some, like a small spring or something over there. I'm gonna tap off on the water yesterday. Old trail marking. Oh, the shade feels so good. I don't want to keep going. Obviously I have to. Just coming up all these switchbacks. This is brutal. It's beautiful out here though, man. Like, just right now I've got some shade from a cloud. Thank God, it feels amazing. But so I'm past, there's like 2 sets of switchbacks up here. There's one at the bottom and one at the top, and I just got through the ones at the bottom. All right, there's the sun again. But yeah, these craggy peaks and everything out here are just, oh my God.
yeah. I needed that. So I'm at about a little over 10,400 feet. Oh, sorry. Hello. Gotta get up to 11,200. Right now we have a cloud, which feels amazing. Let's see. The craggy peaks are disappearing over there. This is amazing right here. I just love this. Got my sun umbrella, which helps immensely. I'm just carrying it in one hand because it tilts too far back and the sun is ahead of me. So I'm trying to protect my face. Man, I love climbing sometimes. My umbrella is blowing away. Just stopping to enjoy the cloud blocking the sun. And I'll get up there eventually. More switchbacks. Not done yet. Just came up that, up this. Oh man. I'm looking at stairs now. Definitely getting windier here. Oh my gosh. This is where I'm at right now. Fun. Yay, stairs. All right. Oh. Oh, I'm struggling. I'm almost at the top. Like maybe 300 or 400 feet. There's the top up there. And you can see how much is behind me there. So yeah, and it's literally all downhill from here once I get to the top. But this is just steady, relentless up right now. Oh man. And I think I'm gonna call this trip today and head home. I miss my wife and I miss my bed and just, yeah. And I'm out of water. Awesome. So 300 or 400 more feet to the summit. I'm gonna have to wait till I get to water then to eat, really, because I'm not gonna eat without water. I wondered if I would go through more today. Guess so. Getting really close to the summit now. I've been listening to some music, just morale, going uphill, that kind of thing. But I wanted to get these shots with the mountains behind me before they're gone. It really is spectacular. I might eat some blueberries when I get over the summit. I have some fresh blueberries, that might be good, since I don't have any water. About to go over the saddle here. I'm thirsty. I've been working. I've earned this summit, that's for sure. Just like I earned it yesterday. But that's what we're looking at over there. Last Last views of those peaks over there. Now at the highest point, right this minute. Oh, yeah. Ready for some downhill. Woo. So I decided I was going to have some blueberries at the top. And then I knocked over my blueberries. Awesome. So I'll eat the couple that are left in the thing, pick up the others, wash them once I filter some water. Time to rinse those blueberries now. Go find somewhere to dump the water. Now, the question is, will I regret stopping and sitting? It's really quiet. It's nice. And the crow. And a plane. Alright, so some graham crackers, some almond butter, probably one last dip, and then hit the trail again. Let me show you what we're looking at here. So this is my vantage point right here. And that's the trail right there along the lake. These mountains. I might even dunk the shirt in the water. At one point I was coming down this fairly steep part, and there was this younger couple going up, and we said hi, and I said something like, "How's it going?" And they were like, "You too." And it was like, yeah, that tells me everything. And the guy was like, and I started laughing. I said, no, that's exactly how I was on the way up. And in reality, half the time that's me just at baseline. So I'm like, those are my people. It became like a thing for, all 10 seconds that we were there. It was kind of funny though. We just kind of both kept saying, you too, you too. But we all know what it's like when our brain isn't working right while you're in the middle of a tough climb. And they were probably like halfway maybe to the saddle there, so they had a ways to go. I'm ready to be back at the car, changing my clothes, although I am enjoying this. This is a nice little moment right here. Go away. Oh gosh, water. Most of California, including at home, is in a heat wave right now. And right here it's about 70. It's pretty pleasant actually, but I do miss my wife. And I'll have that story at the time I ran out of water in Hoover Wilderness. I love watching the fish jump. It feels so tranquil. Even with the hardships today, moments like this make it all worth it. Well, it's been a good trip overall, but I'm ready to go home. I am happy that I ended it how I did. That little dip in Frog Pond was amazing, Frog Lake, and just a nice reset and a really nice way to end the trip. So I am satisfied with what I got here, and I definitely look forward to coming back. There's so much more of this wilderness than I saw on this trip, and the Eastern Sierra in general. So much incredible, just, yeah, there are a lot of places I want to go check out here. All right, Hoover Wilderness, we've had some high highs and some low lows, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm grateful for this trip. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.